Okay, this video is for neo hodlers, right? Mostly hodlers, but traders as well. If you're really interested in trading this coin on the intraday time frames, as this is highly liquid, guys. Whenever we talk about any crypto asset that is at least in the top 50, guys, that's going to be simply highly liquid. You can go ahead and take the intraday time frame trades as well in these ones, guys. If you are trading any asset that is above the top 50 on intraday basis, guys, you're going to get squeezed out, smashed out to the upside and the downside because of the lack of liquidity. But guys, this video right here is going to be a pretty much moon boy analysis on Neo, as there is so much happening with Neo version 3 coming in pretty soon, guys. So you know the drill, hit that like, go for that subscribe, and the first thing which I have to show to you guys is this Twitter account right here, guys. Go ahead and follow this. Are you in Twitter? Like, guys, Twitter is the most appropriate place to, well, stay updated with the crypto market, guys. Most of these companies, most of these assets, they do have their official Twitter accounts, right? And I guess Facebook and everything, every other social media platform is more or less just a marketing experiment for most of the causes, whereas Twitter accounts are where the real engagement, real interaction happens for good, guys. Go ahead, follow this channel and vote. Place your vote here, guys. I've listed 4 crypto assets and it looks to me like there's a lot of interest on Verge as of now. Neo wants to take down Verge, but it looks to me like Verge certainly wants to lead. But guys, go ahead, click on Neo, right? We want Neo to win this one. All right, jumping on to this, guys, this is what I want to talk about. Literally everything that you can think about in Ethereum and Polkadot and Chainlink, and most of the concepts, most of the protocols which are actually leading most of the crypto, which are paving the path for most of the crypto assets, guys. Neo does everything. Neo does fucking everything. Interoperability, oracles, the ID, the decentralized storage, guys, smart contracts, everything. Neo has everything under development, right? And with the N3 launch, guys, there is a lot of anticipation which is going to happen in terms of fundamental, in terms of technicals, as well as we'll jump on the charts right off, guys. Lot of things happening now. Neo is an asset that gives you kind of dividends in form of gas. Gas is the amount of Neo which is not divided by 1. So if you're making a transaction in Neo, it's pretty interesting. Hear me out. If you're making a transaction in Neo, it's always going to happen in whole numbers, right? It's never going to take place in decimals. So whatever amount of decimal places are remaining in the transaction, that gets shifted into gas, and then you get gas tokens. So guys, gas tokens have, I think its distribution is like yeah, this is how gas is distributed. 10% of the gas is split amongst the Neo hodlers. Now 80% of the gas is split amongst the amongst the hodlers, which are actually staking and which are governing the entire ecosystem, right? So guys, a lot of things happening. This is a blockchain which incentivizes for holding the asset, right? So it certainly has a lot of potential upcoming. Interesting piece of price action in the future, guys. Let's jump onto the charts right off, as this one is breaking from the accumulation ranges as well. You can see this pattern taking place in so many crypto assets, guys. You must be used to this particular pattern by now, I guess, right? So your particular break up target which happened, guys, the breakout happened here, right? It took place I think during the 3rd week of January, and most likely we have hit the target. We have quite exceeded the target as well, guys. This one simply retested this liquid zone right at the $42 levels, and currently we're there itself. The price action is still there at the target, but guys, I do believe this one is getting really accumulated in these zones between your $55 regions to your $30 regions. This is a pretty interesting accumulation range right here. Let me rephrase that. It's a pretty interesting reaccumulation phase right here, guys. Bitcoin holding above 50k is good generally for the entire altcoin space, right? Most of the assets that go down, they're going to be picked up and they're going to be considered to be under a reaccumulation as the supply is running out, guys. Look, these assets are not infinite in numbers, right? As the adoption keeps on increasing, a lot of hodlers are going to come into space. Most of the people are going to buy these assets and place them in their hardware wallets, right? Far away from the exchanges, guys. So this is what creates a supply shock usually, and specifically in crypto assets like Neo, there's going to be huge amount of supply shock when things actually come into fruition in terms of the Neo N3 development, guys. So this is one asset which I am personally keeping my huge attention on, guys. This has really got my attention. So if anybody has to put a gun on my head and ask me about top 3 coins which I'm accumulating, guys, Neo is one of those 3 coins, right? Neo and Dash, certainly one of those coins which I'm accumulating in the long haul as well. So guys, I wanted to show the weekly time frame as well, as this one right here could come back down all the way to the 21 simple and still not break the structure, right? It could simply get reaccumulated on these price points as well. The weekly 21 currently is at a $30.5 levels. Even if it comes here, it's probably going to get picked up, guys. If we do lose hold on the $30 level, you're gonna come back to $23-25 levels, which again is a macro support, is a macro support, guys. And now this is yet another price action which is happening in different waves. This is a third wave under motion right here. And guys, just look at the strength of these candles coming in on the weekly time frame, which means that there is certainly some kind of anticipation in the future price action appreciation for NEO, guys. This is simple looking story right here. Now you can simply argue about the fact that since the COVID capitulation right here, we are up 1000%. But guys, this price action has happened only because of BTC doing a 10x in the market. Now what do I mean by that? I mean that the BTC pair on NEO has a lot of potential upside room as well. That means BTC pair could do another 10x, right? That could lead the USD pairs into some great price target, guys. Now I wanted to jump into the TA. I wanted to finish off this TA right here. And guys, look, in the weekly time frame, this is a simple accumulation range which simply left this entire price zone at the $25 levels with this bullish engulf candle right here, and we are headed towards the 618 extension out of this entire retracement right here, coming in throughout the bear market, starting from 2018, ending all the way at 2020 March. It's approximately 2 years worth of price action getting accumulated in these price zones, guys. This is why I talk about 618 extension being one of the key interesting zones where the profit would be taken, where most of the interest currently lies on, guys. So if we are headed to the upside like that, if the moving average is going to be inclined towards the upside like that, the first and the foremost target is going to be at 618 extension at $131, guys. This is going to be your midterm target for this entire third leg up. There's no stopping, guys. I think if we are invalidating the 30 zones right here, we're going to be bouncing off the 21 simple. This is going to be your first and foremost bias. If we lose the 21 simple, then we can talk about some further downside. But until you're trending above this price point right here, there is nothing that is going to stop you from your $130 targets right here. And guys, if we are actually going to pave our way towards the 618 extension, I don't think there's going to be much stopping for the all-time highs retests at $210 levels, which is currently a 5x from these current price points, right? And guys, look, 5x is nothing these days. Fucking every piece of shitcoin is doing 5x these days, guys. These major assets are certainly going to move, and they're going to be shaking out this world, guys, for good. Specifically NEO right here is going to create a lot of attention. It's going to draw a lot of eyes towards itself, guys. If we do take down this one, if we do take down the all-time highs, then we are talking about blue sky breakout targets at 1.618, 2.618, eventually 10.764, which could be your potential bull market target, which could be potentially your bull market highs currently at $2,000, guys. This is going to be insane. Now this is certainly a pretty moon boy target. Currently we are standing at 43. I'm talking about $2,000. That's a far-fetched opinion. By now you should really have this mindset of not really anticipating these kind of price actions happening on an immediate basis, guys. These assets are giants in the space. They need a lot of capital and a lot of time and reaccumulation cycles to actually reach to those price points. But guys, in the long haul, what I'm talking about is that you can't really stop these assets to go towards these price points, as there is going to be an immense amount of supply shock coming in on NEO pretty soon, right? So guys, this is my long-term analysis on this one. If we jump onto the intraday analysis as well, guys, the 12-hour simple moving averages are going to be your trend guiding factors, the trend bearers right off, right? So your 200 simple is inclined towards the upside, and most of the bullish crosses currently there. Bullish crosses are currently there under existence, so most of the biases are going to be towards the upside, guys. And this price action, well, you can argue about the fact that this was a major retracement right here. As you can see on the weekly time frame, guys, this was a big ass candle, right? This was a big ass rejection candle right here. But this means that you could be coming back and testing the 21 simple. That does not mean it's a death sentence. This red candle right here is not a death sentence. Let's check out the volume as well for that matter, guys. Check this one out. Absolutely zero volume. This was simply a lot of margin positions getting squeezed out of the market. Most likely this is what happened, and this move got accelerated to the downside only because of BTC plummeting down below 50k. Guys, this is what happened. And most of the leverage positions have been washed out of their existence in the Neo USD markets. This is what happened. This is what I can see right here on the daily time frame. Well, we're talking about the 12-hour time frame, but the daily time frame suggesting that we have strength coming from the 55 simple moving average, right? So this is pretty much the trend bearer as well for the time being. As far as you're bouncing off the 55 simple, you're going to be testing these highs. Potentially you'll take this one down and you'll go for that retracement. You'll go for the blue sky retracement on this structure at the 1.272 extension, currently at $63, guys. This will have, Neo will have its own ebbs and flows in the markets. If you're trading this one intraday, it's completely fine. You can set these ranges for yourself. As you can see from this price action right here, there's a pretty neat range defined right here in front of your guys, right in front of your eyes right here, guys. 37.75 all the way at $47. This is a $10 price point range right here, and this is a good looking 25% range. You can simply go ahead, you can trade this one intraday. But guys, what I would recommend is, now this is not a financial advice, but for my personal recommendation right here is going to be hodling Neo. Just hodl this one, just like ICX, just like Ethereum. It's not going to disappoint. It's not going to disappoint you in the long haul. If it comes down, pick it up. It's going to be good for you and your equity in the long time frames, guys. Anyway, let's jump onto the BTC pair, as this one is the bearish looking chart right here, guys. You can see this one has been selling off since the bear market, ever since the bear market kicked in, guys, during the January, and it has sold off a huge 90% to the downside, a 97% sell off against the BTC pair. So which means that you are certainly not strengthful, guys. This is a bearish looking price action right here, but that means that we do have immense amount of potential upside, guys, as these cycles they keep on repeating. Now Bitcoin dominance will eventually fall below 60, will eventually go to the levels where altcoins, they will have significant amount of dominance, guys, and this is when Neo will also start picking up. And guys, guess what? Due to the lack of liquidity in the BTC pairs, this will pick up very quickly, and you will not have the time to react. Most likely you will not have the time to react. Most likely you will be missing out on this trend. So as far as you're maintaining this diagonal trending support line right here, and you're maintaining these lows, you're completely fine hodling Neo, guys. If you are aggressive looking, if you're really aggressive as a trader, you can go ahead for a long exposure in the market here on the Neo BTC pair, as I do have my alert set on this significant level right here on the Neo BTC pair. And guys, you can simply go ahead and you can target for this price point. First off, your second target is going to be all the way towards this price point right here at the 220,000 Satoshi levels. Right now, this is a crazy looking risk to reward opportunity right here, guys. The chart is certainly going to look different because I have my logarithmic values on. You're going to be looking at this chart most likely in arithmetic values, but trust me, whenever you are trying to do some long-term analysis, you're trying to figure out the price action in the long run, you want to be turning on the logarithmic values. It's going to be way more helpful, and you're going to be having a clearer picture rather than charting on the arithmetic scale, guys. If I turn the arithmetic scale on, this is going to look like absolute garbage right here, right? That is why you just check out this logarithmic chart, and it's going to be very simple. It's going to be very simple to read this one right here, guys. Now why is this target right here? It's going to be aligning with this liquid zone right here, the listing price on Neo BTC right here on these levels. Now I'm not sure if Neo got listed on these levels, but I'm sure that Neo got listed on Binance on these levels at least, right? So which makes us currently standing 200% below this target right here. But if you're actually gonna head towards these price points, you could simply argue about the fact that this entire piece of price action could start curling towards the upside in the long run. Could take years as well, guys. So being patient, being extremely patient with this asset is the key. That is why guys, look, you're getting incentivized just to hodl Neo as well. You can go ahead and Binance, you can go ahead and place your Neo coins in your Binance savings account, guys. They are giving you 0.5% APY for literally doing nothing. Most of the exchanges are incentivizing hodlers to actually hodl their coins, and they're getting paid for that. So guys, the exchanges are incentivizing the entire hodling situation right here. So as far as that is going on, you should make use of it. Everybody should certainly make use of it. You should go ahead and you can simply go ahead to Binance and just add all of your Neo liquidity for their saving and earn free Neo, guys. Just it's that simple, right? This is what is going on for Dash, for Bitcoin, for Ethereum, for most of the crypto assets, right? This is your BTC Neo BTC piece of price action right here. If you are going to be finally trending above this mega gigantic resistance line right here, then there is not much stopping all the way towards these price points right here, right? So guys, if you are coming on, if you're going to be coming out all the way towards these price points, you could be formulating something like this, right? Something like this, an inverted croissant, an inverted head and shoulder piece of price action right here, which could potentially align with these breakout targets at these price points. Now guys, whatever I'm doing, this is just a fool's game, to be honest with you. This is just a projection, which could happen, which could not happen. But if altcoins have really started bottoming out on these price points, you can talk about some clear retracement, clear bearish retracement, at least towards the 236, and your ultimate targets being at the 618, right? From current price points, your 618 is at 1,000% move towards the upside. So guys, this is what I was talking about. Most of the price action on Neo USD has come from the BTC price action going up 10x in the market, right? Now if the Neo USD pair goes 10x as well in the market, you are going in for 10,000% ROI on Neo from the bear market bottom, guys. So from current price action, if let's just assume BTC is gonna stay above 50k forever. Let's just assume BTC goes sideways like crazy, chops the fuck out of everybody for 4 to 5 months. Guys, this would certainly incentivize most of the major altcoins to go towards the upside on the BTC pair as well, right? So that would lead you towards the 1,000% moon boy targets, right? And then that would mean, guys, 1,000% from the current price points on Neo is, well, $4,000 Neo. No, well, that does not mean it's gonna happen. That does not mean that that assumption is certain, guys. Remember, I am using the word assumption right here. Lot of things have to formulate themselves in these levels right here for us to finally reach towards the 618 retracements, guys. And it's pretty much likely with the with all the fucking development happening on Neo blockchain, guys. This is insane. Most likely Neo blockchain is going to compete extremely face on face with Ethereum blockchain, guys. Neo coming from China, most of the things that come from China, they do capitalize the global markets, guys. Let's talk about facts right here. I'm not a Chinese fan right here or nothing like that, but guys, let's just simply open our eyes. Unlike the Chinese. and talk about what the facts are. The facts are that anything that comes out of China in terms of multi-scale development capitalizes the markets, right? So Neo blockchain could certainly go ahead and capitalize the market, guys. This could happen, right? You want to be positioned in Neo for the long haul as well. You can simply argue about your risk management below these price points right here. If you are breaking below these price points on the BTC pair, that would mean some midterm catastrophe happening for Neo, guys. As you can go ahead, you can mix and match some historical price action right here, although the market dynamics on this particular wedge formation were completely different, right? They were completely different right here. They're completely different right here. Bitcoin dominance is shifting. Bitcoin is above all-time highs. That is when the most of the altcoins, they do start picking up for the long haul as well, guys. Now you know the drill, you know the analysis right here, you know your levels as well. Let's jump onto the final chart, the Neo against Ethereum, guys. This is what I'm looking for. Now this is why I say Neo is going to be competing against Ethereum in the mid time frame, in the short to mid time frame, as well as we got above this wedge right here, guys. This was a catastrophic capitulation move when Ethereum was breaking above its all-time highs right here, but this one got accumulated right here, formulated a big divergence right here, guys. This was crazy divergence right here, right? You formulated your divergence, you bullishly engulfed out this entire region. Now you are inside this channel back again, which means that you are going to be testing the 200 simple moving average on 3-day schedule, guys. This will happen, right? As far as you maintain this low, this entire region right here, if you maintain this low which you just formulated, which got recently formulated during the second week of March, guys, it means that we could be headed towards we're going to be most likely headed towards the upside. From the current price points, Neo against Ethereum could shoot up 100%, which means if you are trading Ethereum, if you're accumulating Ethereum, you can simply rotate a few of your Ethereums into Neo. You can manage your risk below this price point right here, and you can go ahead for this trade right here for a 75% up move, guys. But If you start trending above the 200 simple on this chart right here, guys, this would mean that Neo is getting certainly strengthful against Ethereum as well. This could mean that the cheap DeFi space is coming into fruition. Cheap interoperabilities guys, whatever this concept is which Polkadot is trying to follow, if this comes up, if Neo actually succeeds on these areas as well, this is gonna go up, guys. This is simply gonna take over Polkadot ecosystem momentarily, eventually, guys. Look, this video does not state that Neo is gonna take over everything, right? It's not gonna happen. Although they're trying to do everything, they're trying to create their ecosystem for themselves. They're trying to really get ahead of the curve in these times. But that does not mean it's simply going to take over everything. It's not going to take over Polkadot ecosystem, most likely. Polkadot ecosystem has had its network effects, guys. It has grown significantly. So has the Binance chain has grown, right? Neo is yet to pick up, guys. Binance did a 10x from $40 regions, if you remember. What is stopping Neo? I do not think anything is stopping Neo. The development, the further the team develops, the faster the Neo V3 comes up in the space, guys. Lot of price action, good piece of price action will happen on Neo against USD. Alright, guys, I think I'm pretty much done right here with the long-term analysis on Neo, with a comprehensive technical outlook on Neo as well. Let me know down in the comments what do you think about Neo. Let me know if you are hodling Neo as well. I'm gonna catch you guys on the next video pretty soon. Bye for now.